Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. I am Twisted Logic. In this episode we're going to have a couple different things going on. I'm going to be setting up a magma forge and hopefully a magma smelter as well. Undead Siege has left the map, so I'm going to be opening up the surface again, which is great. I'm going to be filling up the tree farm again with water. Yeah, I need to get water back down into this area here. Let's see. They should be building the pumps right now. Okay, we got some construction going on up at the surface level as well. If you enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more videos. Oh, something just happened. Press A for announcements. Okay, two of the dwarves have been found dead. Oh, okay, so they just came outside and found the dead dwarves from earlier. Designations: B for building and item properties, and then C to claim. Alt M for box select, and I'm just gonna claim all these. I also want to build a floor over top of this. I'm not really going to be able to get to Lore's body here, or that warhammer, so I think what I'm going to just do is build a floor right on top of this. Build, construct floor. It shouldn't block the water, but it should stop them from falling in there. Where's this guy going? Erish? Follow Erish, see what he's up to. Oh, the wood up here, okay. So, I'm gonna chop down some of these trees that are a little closer. Designations: T to chop down trees, and then I'm just gonna get as many as I can over in this area. I don't think anybody's in the cave system right now. I'm just double checking. I kind of don't want them down here now that the surface is open. Oh, okay, so these two doors are locked anyway, so that's fine. I also don't want them bringing... You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock these two doors as well. And as long as we don't get a building destroyer by surprise, then we should be okay. I mean, that could happen. Okay. Oh, great, and this floor is complete too. I'm going to build more floor up here. Build a bridge over here. This is going to be a flooding trap. And I'll just wait till connected. Let's wait a little bit to connect it until we're ready to. But this right here, yeah, I want to get rid of this designations and to remove the construction here. Build Shift M for a pump. Okay, great. So there's a decent amount of work going on right now. The game is running a lot better than it was earlier. I think it has to do with the guild halls. I'm gonna have to test the guild halls out in different ways, because I don't know if it's the way that I'm doing super labors with the, you know, the builders doing masonry, engraving, mining, all these different tasks, and then the super labor of the stewards doing all these other farming tasks and everything like that. So I don't know if it was that, or because the guild halls are stacked. This guild hall right here wasn't a problem, and it's still there. If I go to the zones here, I believe that's the Masons Guild. So the Engravers Guild was giving me a problem, and the Farmers Guild was giving me a problem. Everybody in the fortress is an engraver, so I'm not 100% sure if that was the case or not. Now I also have to build a hospital, but the bedrooms here are still being built. Okay, so some more bedrooms have been completed. Actually, it looks like all the beds are in place now, so I'm gonna just make all the new bedrooms as bedrooms, and I'll skip ahead until that's done. So right here on the in the location that I want to build the magma forges, I need to build a track stop. This is going to be a physical track stop, so build, Shift C, and then Shift S. And then the dump on arrival I'm going to set, so D, and it's going to dump to the north. And I want the highest friction, so I'm not going to change that. I'm going to leave friction at default. So they're going to build this track stop shortly, and what's going to happen is when that minecart is placed here, they're going to push north. They're going to push north pretty much immediately, and this track stop is going to have enough friction to stop the cart, but then it's going to dump to the north, so the magma is going to be dumped in this hole. And I need to do that twice per workshop. So designation Shift T for track. Maybe what I'll do is I'll carve this track up here, and I'll dig another hole here. Yeah, let me remove that right now. Build, construct, Shift T for track, and then I want a north-south track. I'm gonna put that one here, and then I'm gonna carve this track. I'm gonna carve the track up to this hole here, so that way I don't have to recreate this. I don't have to keep recreating this track stop in each of the locations. So these two pumps are completed. I added 2 doors to be constructed here and here, as well as another door here. And on this pump, I'm going to press Enter to start pumping manually. So now one of the dwarves should be along to start pumping this. And I'll press enter on this one to start pumping manually as well. Okay, Laura's coming down to operate the pump. Here he comes now. Okay, enter to stop pumping manually. What is this? Oh, we got a fire snake in here. I think that those are more like vermin. It doesn't give me any kind of yeah, so I think that the fire snakes are more like vermin where they don't really affect too much. So we're following Nomal and he's gonna pump the other pump. So this is draining away through the steel floor bars there. And if I go to H for hauling, now you can see that the minecart is 100% full, and the V here for vehicle is green, which means it's at the track stop where it's supposed to be. It's not a track stop, it's a route stop. Okay, so it looks like most of the magma drained away already. And maybe what I'll do is I'll build a wall here to make it even. You know what I'll do is I'll dig a channel there and make another set of floor bars. However, this minecart is ready to be moved. Let me go to my location to see if my location is set up. Location is almost set up here. I just have to build that track stop. So build Shift C for construction, Shift S for track stop. I'm going to put it right south of this hole. And I'm going to press lowercase d to dump on arrival north and enter. I'm going to keep the friction at its default, which is the highest. Make that out of granite. And I'm going to press H and then go down to magma dump here, which is this hauling stop, and V to assign a vehicle. And then I'm just going to come down to this one right here. Press enter. So somebody's going to go down there, pick it up and carry it to this location, and as long as this track stop is completed before it gets here, then we'll be okay. Dewsum here is just made it, and I can even change the direction once it's built. And I can change the friction as well, but I want to keep the friction at its highest. Okay, so if I go to the top of the map here, I have piles of vomit everywhere because everybody's cave adapted now. So I have these trails of vomit. Okay, so this pump is actually made. It looks like these walls were cancelled, so I'm going to build new walls here. 2 new walls right there.
Make more room. Here comes migrants.
Excellent, we got more migrants, which is great. I'm just going to slaughter this, some of these animals. Water buffalo here. Okay, I think the water buffalo came in with the migrants. That's going to be slaughtered. The cavi pup. Let's see what else. Cavi sows, the cavi pups. Okay, the turkey goblin and hen are pets, so I can't get them. Okay. Designations B and then claim. And I'm going to claim all these arrows. Okay, so I added a couple different flooring construction requests into this above ground fortress, and the walls up here as well. And now I want to also build walls here. Can they access that though? Yeah, they can. So build, construct wall. There. Granite blocks, and then I want ramps as well. Do
I can't figure it out. It was almost there.
I will do it myself. You should be in my hands.
Yes, sir. I should be your hands.
Okay, one of the builders is possessed. Bemble. Beamble? You're gonna have to wait until he claims a workshop. We still have a ghost here, Lore. I thought that we built him a memorial, so I'm just gonna...
Name this workshop in the name of invention!
Just gonna reset some workshops. Okay, is this him? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna see what he does. He's grabbing bones right now. I'm gonna keep an eye on him because I don't want Graven Memorial Slab. Lore. Okay, just lore. Engraving a slab for lore, and we're following Bemble here because I don't want to miss the mood again. I don't want the dwarves to go crazy. Okay, he's grabbing wood. I'm gonna check on him again in a couple minutes. H. Okay, it's en route still. Okay, great. He started his construction, which is awesome. This refuse stockpile is a little small, so I'm going to dig it out a little bit more. Okay, so I added some weapon racks and armor stands, but I can't build the bed yet because it says it must be inside, and I don't believe that I have the roof yet. Okay, so Bemble created a native silver amulet, and he claims it as a family heirloom. Excellent. I added a stone stockpile here next to the masons. Let's see how this stone stockpile is going pretty good. I gotta turn the this one here, I'm going to turn the wheelbarrows off. 0. They're going to carry stones over to it, which is going to be a little bit slower because they're going to hand carry the stones. However, more of the dwarves are going to carry the stones than if I were to set wheelbarrows. Skazel here just started bringing the minecart up, so we're going to get our first dump shortly. Press X to remove the zone, and I'm going to get rid of this gem stockpile here. And I'm going to move it. So this is the jeweler's workshop. I'm going to move it over here. Just P and then E to make a new gem stockpile, and I'm going to move it right over here. And then P and X. And I made it a little too close there. I want to separate it. Okay. I just turned off the furnace operator task, so that way more of the dwarves will do some of the construction and get the and collect the wood over here. Because I need to fill up the actually, you know what I'm gonna do is this stockpile here, I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna move it inside here. So P and then W for wood stockpile, and then I'm just gonna put that right about here, and I'll put another one. Yeah, so I removed the wood stockpile from up here and put it down here because I'd rather have it inside the fortress. This door isn't gonna stay for very long. Okay, so I turned furnace operator off, and I told the metalsmiths to start hauling. There's blood everywhere here. I wonder if that's old or new. Yeah, this seems to be old. Human blood, yeah. Okay. I think that dumped it. They dumped this earlier, and then I think they reset it a couple times. I'm going to go to H, and then Magma stop here. V for vehicle, and I'm just going to set that vehicle to be brought back down to the Magma fill location. So now I have a 2.7 depth of magma in this channel here, and it won't evaporate. So he brought the cart back here, but now somebody else is going to come along and bring this cart back. And I just set a new hotkey for this location here because kind of missed it earlier. Now I gotta build some traction benches. Shift R on the mechanics workshop for traction bench. Then we repeat this, Alt W, Shift A to add a task. Traction bench of any material, and this range is going to be 1 to 2. Okay, I'm gonna just gonna start pumping here. They're taking a little too long building these walls and stuff. And then stop. Just wanna... Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna need the walls. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Okay. Here they are over here, the goblins. Military alerts, and then get inside. This is not good. Because this is open right now. So I'm gonna have to either close the top here, build, construct floor. You know what? It's actually only one squad of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only just one squad. Build, construct floor. So what I'll do is military, create a squad. Just creating a new squad with just stewards. And I'm gonna have to pull this lever up here. Now, it's gonna close this main entrance. Squad A, I'm gonna move them to this location. Enter. Oh, you know what? Military alert. Yeah, so I would release the undead here. I would release these guys, however... This is still open down here, so... I would have to fight either the goblins or the... I would either have to fight the goblins or the undead unless I built a wall right here. So build, construct wall. P, and then X to remove the stockpile, and I'm just going to remove this corner right here because I can't build a wall on top of a stockpile. Granite blocks, yeah. Let's see if I can wall this off. W. Sarvashir has a steel warhammer in his right hand. He's got a steel shield in his left hand, and he's got a steel shield strapped to his upper body, that's just amazing. Okay, so it looks like the Suicide Wave squad already has some weapons. The goblins are a little bit split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Units. Yeah, I don't think that these goblins are going to be too much of a problem. But military squad B, move. I'm going to move squad B in here as well. So squad B has absolutely no training or weapons. They might have some weapons, but squad B has no training. And hopefully I could just outmatch them with numbers, but I have a petition, so Shift P. Okay, improve that. So they want Guildhalls back, which is fine. So there's two ways in the fortress right now, which is this stairway here and this stairway here, because these floors were removed here and now the goblins are coming in. Save the game. Thank you very much for watching. In the next episode we'll find out what happens. Subscribe for more.